Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Ritt. I'm an artist and a tarot reader, and this is this weekend's collective reading. All right, so we're moving in new directions. That's what I'm seeing right away. We're leaving some stuff behind, some old emotional baggage, some things that didn't turn out the way we hoped or expected them to. Yeah, and it feels like unknown territory, which of course is the essence of an adventure, right? Let's see what else there is. But yeah, fire is definitely, the fire element is definitely strong in this reading. We may be having to figure out other people's rules and regulations. There may be a little confusion around that, but we are absolutely still going our own way. It's kind of like that's a part of the journey. Yeah, and we're in the process of learning. This feels so close to home once again. I know that for me, my process as an artist, you know, there are times where I come up against other people's rules and I kind of have to navigate them and figure them out and see what's mine and what's theirs and what can actually be to my benefit, you know, and what is just not. And I feel like that's what I'm seeing here. We're learning a new way forward, and we are making choices. Yeah. Yeah, two cards that speak directly to decisions are kind of like this. So, yeah, so we've got this bold, beautiful energy. Here we have fire, 3 of wands or rods. They're the same. And this is absolutely looking forward and kind of preparing to venture in a new direction, looking out toward the future. And it's sideways here, and I feel like it's, this time around, the cards that I've pulled almost feel like they're mapping a direction forward. So this almost feels like the end goal is that we continue to venture. In between, you know, there is maybe some of those rules and regulations, other people's stuff. We have that with Hierophant, which is so much about almost like gold standard or, which I just heard someone say, so that's fresh in my brain, but gold standard, convention, the way people do things, and the way groups of people do things, and rules and regulations. So that energy is right there. And also this energy, which is Earth, Page of Pentacles reversed. Page of Pentacles is a practical, grounded, enthusiastic, because he's also younger, learner. He's learning things. He's like an eternal student. So this is in progress. And also, it's a little bit easy to feel dwarfed by some of those rules and regulations. It's easy to feel small or inadequate or, yeah, just not good enough in one way or another. But also, there's just kind of that learning process going on. It's like, again, it's like, what's mine? What do I want to adhere to? And what do I want to break from? You know, and I get to decide. I get to make those decisions. So, yeah, so there's some of that. That feels like maybe a crossroads in the journey, a new point in the journey. But here we are, and again, fire. So this speaks to that new direction, taking a new direction, and he is kind of like peeking out from these other energies. So we have 10 of Cups reversed and King of Cups reversed. So it feels like just some of what was that felt a little bit heavy or chaotic or stuff we kind of had to break our way from and go our own way with. So breaking out of that, and also just, I do feel like there's this other theme going on with these two energies. Both of these speak to choice. Lovers speaks to choice, and Six of Pentacles speaks to choice. This is a more grounded and pragmatic version with Earth. It's the Earth element. So there's that weighing of options, you know, what do I give my time and attention to or not? And this kind of feels like the pure essence of choice. You know, it's lighter. It's Lovers is a Gemini energy, so Gemini is air, but they're both two sides of the same coin. You know, they're also both 6, which is about balance as well. So balance, harmony, and I do feel like there is that chronology happening where maybe in these heavier situations that we're coming out of, moving away from, we had to make decisions, you know, and we had to be practical. And we had to really, maybe we felt anchored. And so the best we could do is connect to this earth energy and kind of get a little bit of perspective that way, right? I feel like that this feels like sober perspective, right? So maybe we had to make decisions that that were practical, you know, that said, all right, I will give my time and attention to this person, not that person. All right, this is time and energy I take back for myself. Like those are some of these kinds of decisions, right? So we had to do some of that, because this is kind of hanging out with those cups energies that I showed you. Cups, by the way, are water, so they speak to our emotionality. They speak to our psychic and intuitive knowing. And I feel like here they're kind of weighed down, and they also just speak to what we've just come through, like past position in a way. And then the Lovers, I believe the Lovers came out maybe reversed like this, but right on top of this guy. And so it almost feels like we have new choices going forward, you know? We have new choices. And we get to choose what resonates with us and what doesn't resonate with us. And that's really, really empowering, you know? It's okay that there's confusion along the way. It's okay that we run into other people and situations that that maybe clash with us. That is also part of the venture, but we're learning. You know, that's what we're getting. I mean, that's what I'm getting, is we're right in the process of learning and growing and continuing to venture forward. And so this is really interesting reading in that it feels like some kind of journey that would span the course of years, but it's the weekend reading. So take that for what it's worth too. Time can get very, very blurry for me as a reader. So it may just be that this weekend's reading is highlighting the stuff that we are moving through, you know, that we've been moving through in the past months, in the past year, that it spans out into the future, years ahead. I feel like that's also a possibility, but it may be that in some way, this period of time, we're at the heart of something where we look at this stuff, we maybe have a better vantage point about what we're going through. I don't know, to be honest. That's the part where I have to be honest and say, I don't know in terms of time span, but this is powerful, life-changing stuff. That is the vibe I'm getting. That's absolutely the vibe I'm getting. So to recap, we're breaking away from old situations that have been weighing us down. You know, old dreams, old hopes, old expectations, and emotional imbalance, feeling the heaviness, the weighed down quality of maybe other people, other obligations. Stuff that it's just in general really good to find ways to break free from. We are finding ways to break free from that. And we made the best choices we could in those situations, and now we are freeing ourselves up to make new choices that feel lighter, freer, more empowered, that we get to relish, maybe because they have more to do with us directly. We're not having to factor in other people's stuff in the same way. So we'll also be learning and growing, and that means, yeah, there will be other people and situations and things that we learn from, things that we, it may be that thing of like merging with other people and separating from other people and clashing and harmonizing in turns, but figuring it all out as we go. That's what I get, is that we will be figuring it all out as we go, and we will have the wherewithal to continue to learn and grow and take what we need from whatever those situations are with other people. Take what we need and feel stronger in who we are as a direct result, and then continue on our venture. I feel like one of the themes I'm picking up on is having the pleasure of getting to kind of fly solo for a while, break away from other people, and then come back into contact with different other people, learn more, and then fly solo again. It feels like it's a really beautiful, twisty, turny journey where we get to progress, come together, break apart, come together, break apart, and kind of the beauty of that process is underway as well. So I'm just going to pick maybe one more card and see if there isn't a nice closing message or a little extra information that could clarify and solidify what I have here. So, yeah, okay. So, this card flew out. This is a big dramatic one. Here we have air. So 10 of Swords. And the message I'm getting, this is reversed. It's off to the side like this. What I'm getting is breaking free. We are breaking free of thoughts, old patterns, really painful things. It's almost like whatever thoughts have been sticking us in the side, we're breaking free. And situations that have caused us to stick ourselves in the side with our thoughts, we are breaking free. So 10s are endings, right? And so we are, feels like we're bursting forward into a new beginning once again. So really, really powerful. So breaking free of our own thoughts, breaking free of the situations that kind of prompt those thoughts, so when other people put us down or make us feel less than in some way, those kinds of situations, but also just, fundamentally this is about our relationship with self shifting and changing. And so we're breaking free of the shackles of our own thought patterns that have weighed us down and, felt really like viscerally uncomfortable, right? So good for us. So I salute you, and I hope that you have a satisfying weekend. However this plays out for you, whatever part of this journey you are in the midst of. I hope that you have a satisfying weekend, and I hope that you continue to venture forward and really feel good that you are you as an individual making your own way forward. And if you like this reading, if this resonated with you, please hit the like button. If you haven't yet subscribed and you'd like to see more of these, I do these at least semi-regularly, so please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you're interested in supporting this channel, monetarily speaking, please check out my Patreon. The link is down below. I would love to have you on board. And I will see you all again soon. Bye for now.